and welcome to season 2 of Heart to Heart individual check-ins with Ilea this time. We got so much positive feedback from Leia's check-in, and it was good for me to hear too, because we've been through a lot in the past few months, and so I'm going to do my check-in with you guys. I am in an infusion bay right now, and it's I thought, let me just rock it like Leia and do it wherever. And so I'm holding this camera. I'm very not like selfie adept, so forgive me. But I thought I would take this time to just check in, and actually it made me revisit some items that were hot like topics when we did Heart to Heart season 1. They came up organically, and I just wanted to stress that even at this point, I am going to highlight 2 of those in particular. I made a little cheat sheet if you see me looking down. My first is acceptance of the present. You have to accept your present circumstances. This is 10 years in for me. I'm at Johns Hopkins, where I found my 4th expert opinion for stiff person syndrome. After about a decade coming here, and this place just saving my life, I'm here today, and I'm grateful, and I'm excited. But preemptive before this, it was an insurance battle, and I think that's my big takeaway. First point is that acceptance is as you go along, and I'm 10 years deep into this diagnosis. It's not as much accepting the disease, trying to get other people to understand, because they won't, as we've all learned in different ways. You are the only one that's ever going to truly understand your personal plight, but that doesn't mean that you can't be helped by others in the community. And as we have found, we thought we would just reach SPS patients, but no, this ends up being helpful to a lot of neurological patients, and then chronically ill patients, and then some people that I just don't know why they watch, but I'm so happy that they do. So acceptance of the present. It used to be, I have this disease. What does that mean for me? What does that mean for my life? What do I have to readjust and change? Now it means I have everything perfectly orchestrated, like a symphony of treatments, and a couple got messed up because insurance, new plan, we fought, we won, and it's great, and I'm grateful. But it was it took a toll on my body. I knew that it was coming, so my head was kind of straight, but it took such a toll on my body, still is. Right now in this chair, I smile to cope. You have to accept your present, because my present should be, oh, I've come a decade far, and I've accepted, and I've accepted, and I've accepted. There's always new things to accept. And so you're just going to have to keep rolling with it. Keep riding that wave of whatever comes your way. Fight like a panther, and just keep going. So accept your present for whatever it is, however your caretakers are taking it, however your treatments are going. You accept, and then you fight the good fight. And the second, just to wrap it up, is the future. You can accept your present, but if you don't start thinking about the future, and I feel like in the old days when I used to be, outpatient doing psychiatry, with lots of PTSD patients, and being future oriented is key in any mental health state. You have to think about the future, and yet diseases, particularly those that have no prognosis, like stiff person syndrome, are particularly hard to think about the future. You just want to not. You just want to make it minute by minute, because I think, you're afraid you're not going to get there, and you're too sick to even bother, or you feel like you're not worth it, or whatever. That's all nonsense. If you don't have a plan, you won't go anywhere. So as long as you're breathing and fighting, you've got to make a plan. You got to think about the future, and those are my two big takeaways.